Yo, Kidz, it's Carman here. How you doing? Let me tell you about my friend Lawrence. Yeah, he's that cat on the cover. I call him L for short. First time we met downtown one night, L and another cat named Spitz were cleaning out my car. You know, stealing, ganking, robbing. Well, good thing I came along when I did.
Hey, check out this ride, L.
I don't know about this, Spitz.
Hey, chill, it's cool.
Man, we could get busted.
Listen, L, if you want to hang with the gang, you better get used to this real quick. There, see? No car alarm, no nothing. I'll yank out the stereo, you check out the glove compartment.
Yeah, okay. See some maps here, some tapes. Hey, look. Looks like this book could be worth something.
Bag the book, L. Look for greenbacks, credit cards, you know.
Look, Spitz, look. It's got a black leather cover, but they printed in gold.
Forget the book.
C-A-R-M-A-N. Carman. What a smooth car on this man. I wonder if...
Chill, someone's coming. Let's grab some tapes and cruise.
Look, Spitz, the book's got some red letters, some black letters, some stories,
Hey,
man.
Furball, what are you doing in my car?
Look at this. Wait a minute. You ain't Spitz. Where's Spitz?
Your friend Jetty.
He took off.
You should take a picture of this. I mean, I never seen a car broken into by two actual cat burglars.
I got a jet, man.
Hey, wait up. It's a nice book you got there.
Yeah, it's a leather cover, gold lettering.
Ought to be worth something. You're gonna lift it, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not mine.
Well, it is now.
Huh?
I'm letting you have it.
Straight up? Wait. Are you this car man?
Car man. Yeah, that's it.
So this is your car?
That's right, Garfield.
This is your glove box?
Yep, you're very brilliant.
This is your car manual?
Well...
Listen, man. I'm out of here. I gotta release something to eat.
Oh, chill, man. Like, you need the book more than me.
Man, you messing with me?
No, really, it's yours. I got another Bible at home.
Bible? It's a Bible? I heard of this.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I dig the part about the whole boy in a cage of lions knocking off a giant whale with a slingshot. Man, that's on.
Well, that's not exactly it. Here, let me tell you what the book said. Abraham refused to say his life was done. When he was 100, Abe went and had his son. Moses snatched the Israelites from Pharaoh's hand. Moses took them all into the promised land. I wanna be in that number. I wanna be in that number. I wanna be in that number. I wanna be in the Hall of Fame. Don't you wanna be remembered?
Any boy, any girl, you be your hero in God's
In the Hall of Fame. Don't you wanna be remembered?
Take a better dance now.
Hall of Fame, don't you wanna be in the Hall of Fame?
A boy named David faced Goliath with a sling. That same little boy became a great and mighty king. Daniel trusted God even in the lion's den. Those kitties' mouths were shut and Dan walked out again. I wanna be in that number. I wanna be in that number. I wanna be in that number. I wanna be. Don't you wanna be remembered?
Any boy, any girl, you be your hero in God's world.
All the
Ugh.
Well, I'm into it every day.
Why? You a monk or a guru or something?
Nah, let's just say I'm training for a championship fight. This is my manual.
Straight up? It shows you how to fight?
Right again, Heathcliff.
All right, man, I can use this. Hey, what you, a black belt or a brown belt or what?
How about a Bible belt?
What? Man, you for real?
No. The question is, are you for real? I can't believe this. A 250-pound talking cat.
You making fun of my weight, G?
No, I just never...
You never met such a cool cat is what you saying.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I'm bad. Just let me tell you.
Microphone test 1, 2, what is this? MCL's telling you what the deal is. Bass in my music, highs in my walk, the groove is in my step, and the rhythm's in my talk. L is the name, rhyming is the game. None of my rhymes will ever sound the same. Cause I step to the mic with the smoothest stride, and this jam here is on a cat vibe. I'm just stepping to the beat, cooling on the street, looking for some answers, enough to fill 9 lives. Questions, yes, I was blessed, I confess, but on a cat ride. The streets, a place where I live. Me and my homies can make it if we just stay tight. That's what friends are for. But sometimes friends can lock the doors. Love on the streets, it's hard to find. It sure would be nice to find the right kind. I'm a kitten bitten with a bug to find a better way. But until I do, I'll stay. I'm just stepping to the beat, cooling on the street, looking for some answers, enough to fill 9 lives. Questions, yes, I was blessed, I confess, but I'm on a cat ride.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute, wait.
What, Carman, man? You messing up my vibe, man.
Check out my man with the moves, XXL.
Oh, you like this?
Where do you get all this energy from?
What else, man?
What?
Sandwiches,
Sandwiches.
french fries,
Fries.
coleslaw,
Come on,
and ding dong.
man, I think you a ding dong.
Cause I'm coolin', that's all that matters to me. I'm lonely, but I got a deal, you see. I'm looking for some answers, enough to fill 9 lives. Questions, yes, I was blessed, I confess, I'm on a cat ride. I'm on a cat ride. I'm on a cat ride.
Yo, L, if you're so cool, what are you doing breaking into my ride like this?
Oh, man, Spencer, that's how I get in the gang.
Yeah, in the chain gang. Listen, L, you're a big cat. You don't need nobody telling you what to do.
Man, I gotta have my homies.
Homies, man, if you need a friend, I tell you what, you looking at him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, there's a whole set of angels and Bible heroes in heaven checking you out.
Straight up.
Yeah, man, they're cheering us on. They all went through the same things you're going through. Like, for instance, Joseph.
Oh, yeah. The Christmas dude and Mary and the baby.
Oh, no. Wrong half of the book slice. Look, just check it out. The story goes like this. Deal sorta happened a long time ago. About a family in the desert and a boy named Joe. He had a lot of brothers, but he couldn't fit in. His brothers were bad, yo, full of sin. His mama and his daddy dug him more than the others because he was a good kid, not like his brothers. They teased him, tricked him, called him bad names. But Joe loved God, he was radically saved.
Joe is a hero, ain't nothing he's scared of. He follows God. Joe walked in the narrow, straight as a
Now Joe had a dream, his brothers would need him. They bow at his feet and Joe would feed them. They got so mad, they sold little Bubba in slavery. Yo, very mean brothers, now Joe's a slave in a foreign land. God gave Joe straight up favor with man. That's why one of the king's men gave Joey a job. They became friends. Now the boss had a wife, the babe was a phony. She sees that Joe was a handsome little homie. Tries to get close, but when that failed, she screams. Now Joey's in jail, but God still blessed everything he touched. Even the guards gave Joe their trust. The beds were hard, no Holiday Inn, but Joe knew God, he trusted him.
Joe is a hero, ain't nothing he's scared of. He follows God. Still, we can hear Joe say, it's never easy to follow God.
A long one short, Joe's out of prison. He was honest and good. God gave him wisdom, freed because he interpreted dreams. Gets a full-time job, yo, next to the king. The moral of the story, no matter what happens, trust in the Lord through any kind of sadness. God will make sure things fall in place. You can say to the devil, yo, in your face.
Joe is a hero, ain't nothing he's scared of. He follows God. Joe walking the narrow, straight as an arrow. He follows God. Joe is a hero, ain't nothing he's scared of. He follows God. Still, we can hear Joe say, it's never easy to follow God.
Man, that story is hard.
And that's what really went down. Before my time, but it really did happen.
You mean this Bible stuff is for real?
Straight up, every word.
Even the part about the big dude taking out the giant whale with a slingshot?
Hey, this ain't downtown, it's Israel. You're mixing up two different guys. Jonah's the cat with the whale. David's the dude with Bigfoot.
Well, it sounds like David was a straight-up gangster. Did he do drive-bys with a slingshot or something?
Not quite slick, but close. I mean, you heard of Boyz in the Hood?
Yeah?
Well, think of it this way. It's like Boyz in the Pasture.
Hey.
David was a little shepherd boy. David wasn't scared of a thing. One day David went down to the battlefield, gonna have a little talk with the king. King said, David, got a little problem here. Giants scaring people out of their skin. David said, I stand by the power of the mighty one, and I'm going after him. I don't know what you're gonna do. 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 I beat the lion, the big boy. I beat the bear. Nobody wasn't looking, but nobody didn't care. Nobody gonna go about scaring God's people, especially not you. You better put up, shut up, face it down. Sling bang boom. Sling bang boom. Sling bang boom. Sling bang boom. David came down to the battlefield. Say, Goliath, what do you mean by taking the Lord God's name in vain, fussing and making a scene? Goliath said, oh, what are these people doing? They sent a boy to fight a Dave said, yeah, that's right, I may be young, but I'll drop you where you stand. I don't know what you're gonna do. 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 I beat the lion, the big boy. I beat the bear. Nobody wasn't looking when nobody didn't care. Nobody gonna go about scaring God's people, especially not you. You better put up, shut up, face it down. Sling, bang, boom. Sling, bang, boom. Sling, bang, boom.
So David went out to face Goliath with only a sling and a stone. He put it above his head and whirled it. Now what was that you was saying, Big Shot?
Dude, man, I wouldn't mind hanging with those cats in the Bible, man.
Well, I happen to know the author of the book. I hear he's got some openings in his training camp right now.
Whoa! You think there's a place for me?
Yeah, Lawrence, there is a place for you.
Right now, things don't seem to go your way. You think you won't see a brighter day.
But there's a answer out there, one that's not hard to find. Your heavenly Father wants to soothe your troubled mind.
I believe somewhere within the night, the littlest light
Come here, Al. I got something else in the car for you.
What? A sandwich?
No.
French fries?
No.
Ding dong, man. Man, you know I love ding dongs, man. Ding dongs is the best thing.
No, Sylvester.
Well, what?
Hang on. Man, that's weird. I'm sure those tapes were in here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Spitz must have took them, man.
Spitz? You mean that other cat with the sticky fingers?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go check out the gang back on the set, and I'll see what I can do.
Just forget it. Spitz could probably use them. Besides, I got more of them at home I can let you have.
No, man. I gotta do the right thing. Like Joseph, remember?
Oh, so you gonna tell Spitz, forget the cat burglaring, I'm gonna do God's thing. You ready for this?
Sure, why not?
Well, God's way is right, but it ain't always easy. You could lose your homies, your home. You see what I'm saying, Holmes?
Oh, yeah. Well, say maybe you could go tell him for me.
L, look, this is something you need to do. Now, I'll back you up, but you gotta take it head on.
Yeah, you're right. Man, well, let me think about this.
Lawrence had a tough choice to make. Was he gonna hang with his wild friends and keep his reputation, or follow his heart and do the right thing, God's thing? Lawrence faced the kind of decision that Daniel in the Bible had to make. Daniel was very successful, but he could have lost it all, even his life, if he kept praying the way he did. So what happened? Well, the story as I remember goes something like this.
Daniel always kept his eyes upon his God. Daniel, a Jewish boy dragged off to Babylon. But 3 times a day he'd pray facing Jerusalem. Daniel became a favorite leader of King Darius. Daniel's fellow leaders hated him, they made a fuss. They said, let us make a law that will destroy him and the God he trusts. Daniel in dangerous doom. Daniel in dangerous doom. Bad guys, they made a law that said you couldn't pray to no one but the king for the next 30 days. It wouldn't matter who you were, you break the law and you will have to pay. Daniel knew not to pray to God would be a sin. Bad guys decided to do Daniel in. They caught him when he knelt to pray. They threw him in the lion's den. Daniel and dangerous dudes. 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 Daniel. Cats and walked right out. The king was so glad he jumped for joy and gave a shout. Threw them bad guys in the den, and rest assured they never ever walked out.
Moral to the story is always pray to God. Follow him against the odds, even when it's hard.
Daniel getting in the deal with them lies is a whole lot worse than me going back to the set and talking to my cats.
So, you're saying you've made your decision?
Yep, I'm gonna be like Daniel and go God's way, even if my homies dog me out.
All right, well, then I'll walk with you.
Cool. Say, man, how about another story? Yeah, we got quite a ways to go.
Sure. Let me look through your Bible here for a second.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. Here's the one about Ruth.
Yeah, I'm up on that. Hey, isn't that Babe Ruth? Yeah, Babe Ruth.
No. You're really striking out here, Felix. This is the babe that was the great-grandmother of David the Giant Killer.
Oh, all right, I got you.
She made a tough choice to leave her home, her country, everything, to start a new life in a new place.
Why'd she do that?
Now, you're not going to believe this, but she wanted to hang with her mother-in-law.
Straight up?
Yep, and she loved the God of her mother-in-law.
Radical.
And let me tell you.
Two women walk down a lonely street. Ruth and Naomi share a tragedy. Both of them lost their husbands to war, so they packed up, picked up, and headed off toward family in the city of Bethlehem. See, Naomi had a brother there and decided to send Ruth back to her own land, far, far away. Ruth loved God. God called her and told her to stay. She said,
I will go and you will go and your God will be my God. I will go and you will go and your God will be my God.
the strangest thing about it, Ruth was not a Jew. Far away from her loved ones now. What would you do? She could have stayed home and bowed down to the false gods of the land. But she loved God, served Him, and was led by His hand. She said,
I will go and you will go and your God will be my God. I will go and you will go and your God will be my God. Sometimes you
Where do you cats hang out? Like, where's your crib? Where's your hood?
Well, it's just a couple of blocks down this alley. And watch out for the rats.
Yeah, nice neighborhood,
Hey,
Sling.
why you tripping?
I ain't scared. Are you?
No, but I'm just, I'm kind of having second thoughts about this whole thing.
I mean, what's happening? What got so deep?
It ain't no thing. I'm just like having some doubts in my mind.
Hey, doubts can hit anybody, G. Even John the Baptist had doubts one time. Wondered about Jesus, and they were homies from day one, you know.
Well, what did he do when he doubted?
Well, he went and asked Jesus.
John the Baptist, stuck in prison. He felt discouraged. So you know what? He sent his disciples over to Jesus to ask him, are you Messiah or not? They found the master by the river, preaching the kingdom has come at last. And they said, sir, please excuse us. There's just one question we need to ask. Are you the one? Or shall we look? For another? Are you the one? Are you the one? Or shall we look? For another? Or are you the one? Jesus turned and looking at them, he said, now boys, you just watch me now. And he performed some mighty wonders that just amazed and awed the crowd. For those disciples, they shook in his presence. They were nearly turning green. And Jesus said, now y'all go tell John not only what you've heard, but what you've seen. He must be the one. He must be the one. I know he must be the one. He gotta be the one. Those disciples flew back to that dirty prison, to the Baptist. And they said, John, brother, put down those locusts. Put down those grasshoppers, John. Man, listen to this. We've seen some things. I said, man, we have seen some things. And we've heard even more. Now, look here, John. We got something to tell you. All about this man they call the Lord. Look here, man. There was a boy there vexed with demons that made him cry and shout. And with just one touch from Jesus' hand, those demons came right out. He healed a man that was crippled, John, whose back was bent and sore. Yeah, remember that old blind man, John? He ain't blind no more. John, hold on for this one, brother. Just sit back on your bed. Man, we have seen it with our own two eyes. This man raises the dead. John jumped up, says, brothers, don't look another further. He's the one. You don't have to look for another. He's the one. He is the one. Y'all don't have to look for another. He's the one. He is the one. He is the one. You don't have to look. I said, Jesus is the one. Man, he is the one. Y'all don't have to look for another. Jesus is the one. My cousin, he's the one. I knew it from the time we was hanging out with children. Man, we used to be playing out in the backyard. Egyptians and Israelites, you know, and I'd always be the Egyptians and he'd always be the Israelites. I never thought that was fair, but I understand now what he was trying to say. And man, remember we used to have a good time at Christmas? I didn't even know what Christmas was. He said it was his birthday. Well, he turned out to be something. I knew it all along. I felt it in my spirit.
It was midnight by the time Lawrence and I got to the hangout. Thin shafts of light danced through the rickety old door, and we could hear them cats partying inside. Lawrence looked more nervous than ever. I offered to go inside with him, but he shook his head.
Thanks, G, but I gotta do this on my own. You mind just hanging here for a minute?
I nodded. Sure, my man. Lawrence started lifting the door latch, then hesitated. Remember Daniel, David, and Joseph, I whispered. Lawrence smiled. Then he slowly pushed open the rusty door. Someone inside said, "Hey, look who's back, Mr. Cat Burglar himself." Lawrence shuffled in, and the door slammed shut. I could hear them cats circling around Lawrence saying, "Dude, you did it. You pulled off your first job." One of the cats must have been Spitz, slapped him on the back.
Man, I thought you was dog meat for sure, getting busted right on the scene. You must have done some fancy footwork to get out of that one.
Lawrence didn't know what to say.
What's the matter, Al? Cat got your tongue? hey, don't worry, man. You're in with us now.
I knew Lawrence wanted to tell him what really happened and what he had decided, but he was scared. I started praying for him on the spot. In the meantime, Spitz was cranking up the party.
Come on, cats. We got a new member in the mob, and I got a new tape to play. Let's rock.
Before I could finish praying, I heard my voice coming over their stereo. This is the story of Peter dancing on the water.
Is a scary place to go for a stroll, especially when the skies are dark and waves begin to roll. When Jesus walked on the water, his disciples started to scream. Peter said, "Lord, if it's you, I'll keep you company." That's when Peter walked on the water. Faith stepped out on the sea. Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. Keep your eyes stayed on me." The world can be a scary place to go for a stroll, especially when the winds of life make lose control. But you can walk on the water, though difficult it may seem. When the waves crash all around, the Lord keeps you company. I know Peter walked on the water. Faith stepped out on the sea. Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. Keep your eyes stayed on me." Trust the word of God, not in what you see. The next wave holds a miracle, if only you believe.
Through a crack in the door, I could see the cats really getting down, dancing to the music. All except Lawrence, who was sitting in the corner looking like one scared-D cat. Reminded me of Peter when he started looking at the waves instead of at the Lord.
I know Peter walked on the water. Faith stepped out on the sea. Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. Keep your eyes stayed on me. Keep your eyes stayed on me. You got to just keep your eyes stayed on me."
After congratulating Spitz for stealing such a jammin' music tape, all the cats looked at Lawrence. "What did you get, homeboy?" He lifted the Bible in his hand. "That's it," they said. "A useless book?" The question hung in the air for a moment. Then Lawrence blurted out,
And then this book is really worth something. It's a Bible. It's got stories about champions for God, like Joseph, David, Daniel, and I want to be just like him.
The cats all looked at Lawrence like he was a UFO or something. Like, man, what tree did you fall out of? Spitz shook his head and mumbled.
I knew that book would mess him up.
But Lawrence was just getting to the good part.
Listen, y'all, I thought about it, and I'm giving up this cat burglar and rolling with the gang.
Say what?
I'm going God's way.
That's when I opened the door and stepped into the scene. Hey, what up, fellas? All the cats spun around and stared at me, man, like I was Daniel the hors d'oeuvre in the lion's den.
Fellas, this is Carman. He gave me the Bible. He's the one with the car. You live with Spitz, you know, the tapes and stuff?
Spitz freaked.
What are you, crazy? You should have never brought him here.
Spitz just snatched the tape out of the stereo, pulled the rest out of his pockets, and threw them at me, saying,
You out of here, both of you.
I didn't feel led to argue with him at that point, if you know what I'm saying. Neither did Lawrence. We just kind of smiled as Spitz gently ushered us out.
And don't come back.
We'll be praying for you, I yelled back as we started walking out the alley. I looked at Lawrence, and I'll tell you what, he looked like a load of bricks just fell off his shoulders.
Man, I'm glad that's over.
Now, El, that took a lot of guts, but you did the right thing.
You know, I felt like one of those Bible heroes myself.
I told Lawrence to keep reading his Bible. A lot more champion lessons in there for you, my man. And here, these tapes are yours.
Man, thanks, Carman. Say, you mind if I hang with you while we walk back?
El, you can hang with me as long as you want.
For real?
But you gotta promise me one thing.
What's that?
You gotta teach me some of those alley cat moves I saw you doing back there.
Man, I don't know, man. That's kind of tough, but...
Come on.
Alright. You got a deal. If...
Wait, say no more. I got you covered.
You mean...
What do you think of this?
Ding dong! Ding dong! Man. Hey, what happened?
I had it in my pocket. It's a little flat. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
You have to peel it off the paper, man. It's all right, man. You'll like it. Look, he ain't wasting time. Lord, I'm running. God.